Let's do an audience question.
Yeah,
Maybe you guys can answer.
Good idea.
You could just train into that. So it says, what do you guys think about relationships and their inability to stay inactive nowadays? Seems like nobody really wants, or intact, intact nowadays. Seems like nobody really wants to stay with one person anymore. What are your thoughts?
All right. So if we're talking about relationships and how fucking you're saying that no one's staying together nowadays, right? I say that the internet has ruined the world. I mean, I'll just be honest. But it has also made it such an amazing place at the same time.
So wait, I'm not understanding the question.
The question is why she asked, they sent the Gmail, asked Raw Talk.
They asked Raw Talk, and they're saying, what are your guys' thoughts about relationships and the inability to stay intact nowadays?
Oh, okay.
And what it seems like from their perspective, it seems like no one really wants to stay in a relationship. So what are your thoughts on that?
I think this is real. I think this like generation, specifically like your guys' generation, is like fucked.
I know, and that's what scares me being in a relationship because like I don't know.
I also think people do everything like it seems like, I don't know, social media, there's this clout is like, I don't know, not the new love, but like it's a different version of it that people want. Or
well, not everybody wants clout, and this is probably coming from someone that's a normal person with no clout.
Well, it's not about that. Not what I'm saying. I'm saying, okay, let's say for example, a guy, he's got a girlfriend, and like someone with a blue check mark slid into the girlfriend's DM and was like, hey, what's up? Like, she'll probably entertain that because there's something related to.
Not I.
Yeah, not all.
Not
all. But like, it's probably a lot more likely that like that person,
somebody who isn't famous, if like they get a blue check mark DM.
Yeah,
you know,
that's what I'm saying.
True.
That's true. I mean, that's more common, honestly, for a woman to get a DM from probably a blue check mark man than a man to get a blue check mark message from a woman, right?
Yeah.
But I think maybe for more people that are not famous and not dealing with those things.
I'm not saying like it's not about being famous or not. Holy shit! What the fuck just happened? Holy shit! Hold on, I got this. I got this shit. So my point is like, obviously the girl, we're not saying she's famous, but the person DMing her, I just feel like regardless of that, social media has created this like mindset that there could always be better.
There's always better.
There's always better. There's always better. It's the next thing, and the next guy, the next girl, whatever. And I feel like that's the biggest problem now. And then at the same time, obviously, it creates so much accessibility to all these other amazing things like the podcast and cool content, shit that we enjoy, we like consume daily. But I definitely think it's become 1,000 times harder for especially the younger generation to, you know, find people that work for them without them being like, I don't know, it just seems like from what I know of it, everything is just temporary now. Absolutely. No one's trying to like really have long-term relationships. It seems like they're trying to get as much as they can and then on to the next or the better, in their opinion, what might be better.
Definitely.
That's what it looks like.
And it's almost like every person out there, it's like a trend. Trends come and go. Everyone's relationships come and go. We're used to seeing people on the internet having multiple different girlfriends throughout their entire career. Like it's normal now. Whereas back, I feel like when our parents were dating, it was not as accessible to, you know, cheat on somebody, to find somebody else, because you would have to go out and physically do that and meet those people. Whereas now you can DM someone on Instagram and that's considered cheating, like flirting in the 100%. DMs. You know, and I agree, you know.
Yo, I did not try to do that. I swear to God. We're having some technical difficulties here. The mic keeps coming loose, and I don't know what's causing that. But I'm just going to not touch the fucking mic anymore. And I also noticed that was a comment.
Are you having a problem grabbing the mic?
Yeah, I think so. Well, because I move around a lot. I'm like my fucking, you know, ADHD. Anyways, go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's a lot easier to cheat now. I feel like social media's open up a world where it's easy to be sneaky and you can DM people and no one will ever really know about it. I'm not going to check my boyfriend's phone. So if you're DMing someone behind my back, I mean, I'm not going to find out until I get hey, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to come to you as a woman.
And be like,
oh,
yeah, you've been
that
there.
hurts
Sure.
me.
We love one of those. Have I been there? I've been put in a group chat with her and the other girl.
No good. But it definitely is a real thing. Like the person that is asking this question, I think it is like completely changed the dynamic between men and women. Mm-hmm. Because what is the main thing that like men and women, as far as coming together and creating a relationship, is like you know, you look at, I mean, certain things that a woman can do for a man, certain things that a man can do for a woman. And a lot of things is besides like giving love and showing love, right? Like protection and providing for them, right? And if they're looking like, oh shit, the next guy he's got, specifically on the internet, social media, you see like someone will post their car or they'll post their things and they show like this highlight reel, which doesn't necessarily mean that it's always there and it's always true. But it's much easier for like a woman or someone in the, you know, in a relationship or outside a relationship, doesn't matter, to be like, oh, this would be good for me because
like the grass is greener over here.
Exactly.
And also attention. I mean, a big thing about being in a relationship is like getting attention from your partner and feeling, you know, validated by them physically and mentally. And so if you're not feeling like physically validated by your partner, it's really easy to pull up a sexy photo on your story real fast and get some compliments. Like I see it all the time. Every time one of my friends is in an argument with their boyfriend, instantly they're half naked on the timeline. Like, and I'm not knocking them because it works. Like it ignites the response that they want in their partner. But at the same time, it has opened up a world where like that instant validation is what's most important to us.
Yeah, I think it's really affected relationships though. Have you ever noticed anything like this?
As what?
I don't know. Have you ever been in a relationship where you're like, oh, what the fuck?
I mean, I get like trust issues a little bit.
Yeah.
Just because it's so easy to like, you
more
know,
accessible.
Just like DM someone or whatever. And me too. I'm not going to check someone's phone, whatever. But like, I mean, I trust who I'm with, but like, yeah, it can be a little iffy nowadays.
It just added a whole nother layer of like, something to like worry about.
Yeah,
exactly.
And it's just because of the accessibility, that's what's made it so much more fucked, to be honest. But at the same time, it's you know, the internet's such an amazing place for so many other reasons. It's just about, I don't know, to the person, there wasn't really much of a question beyond just like, what do you think of it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that's what it is.